Our tail of the tape is sponsored by Bud Light. Ray is 1 to right now. Tony Ferguson, 32 years old. Lando Vannata, undefeated at 24. Ferguson, 2 inches taller. 155 for Tony Ferguson, 155.5 for Lando Vannata. Ferguson will have a whopping 5.5-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the introductions, here's Joe Martinez.
Well, fight fans, we are set to go with our co-featured bout of the evening. 3 rounds, this in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing to first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in officially 155.5 pounds, and tonight makes his UFC debut entering the octagon with a perfect professional record in 8 bouts, 8 victories, and no defeats. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, here is Lando. And his opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter standing 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in officially 155 pounds, and in 24 bouts has a record of 21 victories and 3 defeats. From Orange County, California, he is the number 3 rated lightweight in the world. Presentando el Cucuy, Toни Ferguson! And your referee in charge of the action is Big John McCarthy.
John McCarthy, our referee. The lovely Chrissy Blair is with us. And glad you are too. FS1 UFC Fight Night. This is the co-main event. Ferguson trying to run his winning streak to 8 against Lando Vannata. The fight clock is sponsored by Jason Bourne, in theaters July 29th. Rated PG-13. Vannata's in the black, Ferguson's in the blue. If you know anything about Vannata, you know he's not going to be intimidated here tonight against Ferguson.
Vannata moves extremely well. He's very dangerous. Has a brutal right hand counter. He will step back and throw it. An excellent wrestler as well. Movement is going to be key in this fight against Ferguson.
Vannata looking more than comfortable here in the early going. Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him.
Oh! Vannata really confusing Ferguson so far.
Vannata raised the hands as if to apologize for what I believe was a groin strike.
Just start, you can slide it up, okay? Come here. You all right? Yeah. You sure?
Vannata, biggest underdog on the fight card tonight at plus 475.
Hey. It's not intentional, not doing anything, just sliding up, all right? So just be careful with it. Here we go. You ready? Ready? Fight.
Ferguson not interested in touching gloves. Inside leg kick is there for El Cucuy.
Vannata looking very fluid on his feet so far. Ferguson hasn't been able to find his range just yet, besides that kick to the body. Oh, nice jab there from Ferguson.
Lando Vannata, one of the few guys that Brandon Gibson has trained, dating to his first amateur fight. Started working with him when he was 17, 7 years ago.
Oh, spinning back Ferguson
for Vannata.
That rocked Ferguson. Look at that movement there from Vannata.
Ferguson has never been finished in the UFC. Vannata lands the right hand. How about Lando Vannata early? Combination for Ferguson is good.
Oh, brutal right hand there for Vannata.
Now spinning attack from Ferguson. Both guys landing big shots, but Vannata would seem to have the early lead.
And if you've ever watched Vannata fight, you know this had the potential to be crazy.
Looked like a slip there from Ferguson, but Vannata did connect. Spinning back fist is there. Vannata taking this fight on about 2 weeks' notice. Body lock for Vannata, bails on that. Half a round gone by here in our co-main event.
Ferguson finding some success with that jab and needs to go back to that.
On cue, Ken Flo. Counter right lands for Vanatta.
That's his best punch, John. If he sits down on that, watch out. Ferguson, very precise with that jab. Now lands at the 2.
Vanatta's got to be careful with those hands down.
Ferguson looking for the spinning attack. Very few people can do this to someone like Tony Ferguson. Oh! Nice shots there from Ferguson!
And follows it up with another right cross, so Ferguson's starting to find his range now.
Heavy kick there for Ferguson. Nice sprawl from Tony. Now going for that front choke, trying to tack it. Trying to drag Vanatta down to the mat. Oh, nice right hand for Ferguson. Oh, these guys are bringing it. This fight's crazy.
Big head kick for Vanatta. Ferguson out on his feet.
Oh my
Ferguson goes down.
Lando Vanatta. What an upset this could be. Vanatta has Ferguson hurt. Ferguson trying to attack the leg of Lando Vanatta.
Less than a minute to go in the round.
Oh, he's making himself susceptible to that inside heel hook. Ferguson doesn't quite have the knee line. What a fight!
What a round here as Lando Vanatta chases what would be one of the bigger upsets of 2016. And how about the recoverability of Tony Ferguson? Both guys have landed nearly 50 significant strikes through 4+ minutes.
Vanatta needs to posture up better than that. He's a little too low. Caught himself in a bad position there. Vanatta's going to get out of it. But his head was too low down the stomach of Ferguson. Ferguson almost caught him.
How about those 5 minutes?
Here it is. Here's that spinning back fist that rocked Tony Ferguson early in the fight. And here's this kick. Look at this. Boom! Ran right into it. Dropped Ferguson. Ferguson couldn't find his legs. Vanatta almost had him out of there.
I have multiple cuts over here. Under the eye, on the other side. I'll do the punches.
Round 2 straight ahead, folks.
Let's get it done. All right? Get it done now. All right? Hey, pull the trigger.
We need to find those teeps. We got 5s, 8s. This is a 60 kick. You find that 9 all day. Keep moving, keep your head moving, look for the 9, follow it up. Move your head, and shock the world, Lando.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it, baby. Let's shock the world.
Shock the world. Left hand up, shock the world.
Let's do it. Oops, thank you.
Landon, get your damn left hand up, shock the world.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Get it.
Round 1, a tough act to follow here. Lando Vanatta trying to stay undefeated. Tony Ferguson trying to run his UFC winning streak to 8 and keep himself in the mix for a UFC lightweight title shot. Beautiful jab by Ferguson to open round 2.
Ferguson starting to leap in there a little bit too much. Needs to be careful with the counter shot from Vanatta. Needs to go back to that jab. Ferguson switching stances there.
Ferguson doubling up on the jab there. Slight edge in terms of the total strikes, but how about Lando Vanatta stepping in here for the UFC debut?
Vanatta's movement and ability to slip punches is very impressive to watch. He's staying very composed. Ferguson starting to land a lot more now.
And that's Ferguson at his best, mixing it up. You don't know what's coming.
Vanatta's way more flat-footed now, and he's getting caught a lot more because of it.
That jab of Ferguson has been money here through a minute of round 2. Head kick for Vanatta. Ferguson turned with it nicely.
Big kick to the body there from Vanatta.
How about Lando?
Hands down, he just returns with a kick. Oh! How is he standing up?
Might be time to raise those hands. That's not necessarily Vanata's style. But he has eaten some huge shots here early round 2.
This fight is crazy. Oh, man.
Nice crisp left hand lands for Ferguson. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
Uh-oh. Guillotine attempt here from Ferguson. Vanatta getting a little cocky here, it seems. This is one of Ferguson's favorite chokes here. Oh, Vanatta trying to turn into it. Vanatta starting to square.
There's the tap. Tony Ferguson rallies for his 8th consecutive UFC win. What a fight.
Unbelievable fight. Tony Ferguson got things back under control here in this second round. And what a performance by Vanatta on short notice.
Vanata's stock certainly goes up. And will 8 wins be enough for Tony Ferguson to realize his first UFC title shot? The new champion, Eddie Alvarez, likely an interested observer tonight. Let's get to the move of the fight. Sponsored by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for $30 period.
Well, how about this Superman punch? How Vanatta stayed on his feet, I have no idea. Took it like a champ. Boom! Wow. But the big mistake was when he dropped his head here, right into the guillotine. Kind of turned into a front headlock, brought him back to the mat. And from this position, Ferguson is just nasty. The same technique he hit Edson Barboza with. Wow.